All right, so we're back for another deep dive, and this time, man, oh man, we're talking about some serious Mets offseason drama.
Oh, yeah.
It's heating up. We've got contract disputes, trade rumors, questions swirling all over the place.
Yeah, which direction are they going to go? Right.
Exactly. I mean, you look at their situation, you've got Pete Alonso, the polar bear himself.
Hometown hero.
Yeah. Fan favorite, offensive powerhouse. I mean, this guy can rake, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it.
But his future with the Mets, up in the air.
Totally uncertain. Big question mark.
It's a real head scratcher.
Yeah.
And then you throw in these whispers, these rumblings about a potential blockbuster trade.
Oh, yeah, for Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman, Houston Astros star. So now, the big question, right?
The million-dollar question.
Is Bregman the missing piece? That final puzzle piece that pushes them to a World Series? Or do they stick with their homegrown slugger?
Big decisions, high stakes.
Absolutely. So we're going to unpack all of this, look at the arguments for both sides, and really try to get to the bottom of this.
All right, sounds good.
I mean, this Mets situation, it's just fascinating, especially when you consider Steve Cohen, the new owner.
Right, right. Big spender. Deep pockets.
Yeah, they've shown they're not afraid to open up the checkbook. But the question is, do it wiser to go all in on a known commodity like Bregman, or take a chance with a long-term deal for Alonso?
That's the debate, isn't it?
Let's start with Alonso. We all know what he brings to the table. Four-time All-Star,
Mm.
consistently putting up these crazy numbers.
Yeah, his power is undeniable.
But there's a twist. Reports are saying he turned down a 3-year, $90 million extension.
Whoa.
I know. That's a pretty bold move. Makes you wonder what his game plan is here.
It's a gamble. You gotta think he's betting on himself, hoping for an even bigger payday down the road.
Maybe. But the Mets can't just ignore the risk. What if his production drops?
Right.
They commit all this money, and then boom, injury. Suddenly that contract looks a lot different.
You're stuck.
Exactly. And it's not just about the money, right? There's the emotional aspect, too. Alonso came up through the Mets system. Homegrown talent.
Definitely a fan favorite.
He clearly loves playing in New York. Mets fans adore him.
You can't put a price tag on that kind of connection.
Nope. He's become a symbol of their resurgence. Trading him, I mean, you risk alienating a big chunk of the fan base.
Makes you think twice.
No doubt. Now, on the other side of the coin, you've got Alex Bregman, proven winner, two-time All-Star, World Series champion.
The guy's a clutch hitter. And his defense, you can't forget about that.
How do you see him fitting into the Mets lineup, though?
Well, you'd probably shift Mark Vientos over to first.
Right.
So you've got Bregman at third, Vientos at first. That's a pretty solid infield right there.
Defensively, it's a definite upgrade. What about offensively?
Bregman, he brings consistency,
Mhm.
plate discipline. In those high-pressure situations, late in the game, that can be the difference maker.
No doubt. He's definitely got that winner's mentality. Can't underestimate that experience, especially in a pennant race. But I got to ask, his offensive numbers have dipped a bit these last couple of years.
Yeah, it's true. It's something to consider.
You think he can get back to that MVP caliber form?
I mean, it's possible, even if he's not hitting 30 homers a season, his on-base percentage, his ability to work the count, that's still valuable.
Especially at the top of the lineup.
Right. Setting the table for the big bats behind him. And let's not forget his defense, like we were talking about. The guy saves runs.
Range and that arm at third. Wow.
Not many like him.
So, all right, here's the Mets' big dilemma. It's not just about individual players anymore.
It's bigger than that.
It's about how you build the whole roster. Payroll flexibility. Creating a winning culture.
Yeah, what kind of team do they want to be?
What factors do you think are going to weigh heaviest on their decision?
Well, they got to have a vision for the future. Do they want to go all in right now? Immediate success, but maybe, sacrificing some long-term stability?
Yeah.
Or do they want to build something sustainable?
Right. A contender that's built to last. Might take a little longer, though.
Exactly.
That's the tough part. It's a tough call. You've got Alonso on one hand.
Hometown hero.
The polar bear. Booming bat. It's about loyalty, continuity.
Representing the city.
And you've got Bregman. Proven champion. More well-rounded skill set. Strategic upgrade. Maybe a shortcut to that World Series title.
It's a fascinating debate. It really is.
What resonates with you more?
Tough one. I think it comes down to philosophy. What kind of team do the Mets want to be? Power and personality? Or a more balanced, disciplined approach?
Blue, big questions, man. This decision, it's going to shape their identity for years to come.
No doubt about it. No doubt.
Well, Mets fans, what do you think? What would you do? Let us know. Until next time, this is The Deep Dive, signing off.